Welcome to Kalpit Classroom. Today I will speak about tannins as a secondary metabolites. Till date we have studied alkaloids, glycosides, gums, volatile oils and resins as a secondary metabolites. This is the last topic in our syllabus, study of secondary metabolites, tannins. So let's continue. First, we will see what are secondary metabolites. So secondary metabolites, as you all now know that these are the products which are other than primary metabolites. Products such as alkaloids, flavonoids, rubber, essential oils, antibiotics, pigments, gums, spices and volatile oils. All these products are other than primary metabolite and hence they are called as secondary metabolites, and these secondary metabolites are economically and ecologically important. Now we will see what are tannins. So tannins are complex natural organic compounds which are polyphenolic derivatives or polyhydroxybenzoic acid derivatives or flavonol derivatives. So whenever we do analysis of plants, if we find derivatives of flavonol, derivatives of polyhydroxybenzoic acid or derivatives of polyphenolic compound, then all these compounds are called as tannins. Tannins are classified into two major classes, that is pseudotannins and true tannins. Pseudotannins are of low molecular weight compounds associated with other compounds, and pseudotannins have catechins which give rise to the peculiar order. So there are two types of tannins, pseudotannins and true tannins, and these pseudotannins are having particular or specific odor because of presence of catechins, and these pseudotannins also show low molecular weight as compared to other tannin compounds. True tannins are further categorized into hydrolyzable tannins and non-hydrolyzable, or also called as condensed tannins. So basically two main types of tannins are there, pseudotannins and true tannins. In true tannins, again, there are two types, hydrolyzable tannins or non-hydrolyzable, which are also called as condensed tannins. Now we will see sources of tannins. Tannins occur almost in all plants worldwide with any climatic conditions. So whatever the plant type it is or whatever the climatic condition it is, tannins occur in all plants worldwide with any type of climatic condition. Tannins are commonly found in gymnosperms as well as in angiosperms. Since ancient time, people have obtained tannins from plants such as acacia, quercus, pinus, and eucalyptus. These are the major plant source which have been used by people since ancient time for obtaining different types of tannins. Tannins are widely distributed in roots, barks, stem, leaves, buds, unripe fruits, and seeds of angiosperms and gymnosperms. In angiosperms, the examples of tannins includes mimosa bark, mimosa means lazaru, catechu seed, catechu means supari, broad bean, grapes that is Vitis vinifera, draksha, eucalyptus it means nilgiri, birch, hemlock, oak. These are the common gymnosperms which shows presence of condensed tannins. Caesalpinia spinosa, sumac leaves, chestnut, oak galls also shows presence of hydrolyzable tannins. So these are the few sources of tannins from angiosperms and gymnosperms. Plants such as tea, coffee, coca and acacia contains pseudotannins. Whenever we drink tea or coffee or we eat chocolates which are made up by coca, then all these plants shows presence of high amount of tannins. So this is all about sources of tannins. Now we will proceed further to see properties of tannins. Most of the tannins are complex substances having very large molecular weight which ranges from 500 to 3000 gallic acid esters and up to 20,000 proanthocyanidins. So these are the units of molecular weight of tannins. Tannins are normally yellowish white to brown in color, but the color of tannins basically depends on exposure to sunlight. So major normal color of tannins is always yellowish white up to brown in color, but it depends on exposure of light. So there may be changes in coloration of tannins because light plays an important role in color development of tannins. High content of tannin give the product bitter taste. If any plant contains large amount or high amount of tannins, then the taste of that plant or of that product is bitter. Tannins are famous for their astringent and antioxidant properties, and because of these properties, tannins are exclusively used in pharmaceutical and medicinal industries. Due to astringency, tannins give dry and sharp puckering feeling in the mouth. Tannins are non-crystallizable and form colloidal solutions with water. So these are the major important properties of tannins. Tannins aqueous solution is acid. If we made a aqueous solution of tannins, then that solution is always acidic. Tannins are also soluble in alkali, alcohol and acetones. Tannins carry out binding and precipitation of alkaloids, gelatin, salts of heavy metals, proteins, which includes enzymes and amino acids. So these are the physical properties of tannins. Now we will see uses of tannins. They protect plants from herbivorous animals, insects and bacteria and others, especially during growth like in new leaves which contain high percentage of tannins. As said earlier, the high amount of tannin in plant makes it tasting bitter or the taste would be bitter. So high content of tannin makes the plant taste bitter, and because of this taste, tannins protect plants from herbivorous animals, insects and bacteria. Tannins exhibit antibacterial, antifungal, antiviral and antiparasitic properties, and these properties are exploited by pharmaceutical industries in drug preparation because tannins work against bacteria, work against fungus, work against viruses and works against parasites. So these antibacterial, antifungal, antiviral and antiparasitic properties of tannins have been extensively used in pharmaceutical industries for production of different types of drugs and medicines. Tannins are used in the treatment of diarrhea. Tannins act as stomachic, hemostatic, and mild diuretic agents. Tannins are used for immediate relief of sore throat, diarrhea, dysentery, hemorrhage, fatigue, and skin ulcer. So, these are the different diseases or medical conditions of human beings in which tannins can be used to give immediate relief from the symptoms. Tannins act as antidote in case of poisoning from venom of bee stings or poison oak or from alkaloids and heavy metals. Sometimes tannin can be used as an antidote in case of different types of poisonings. Due to the astringent property of tannins, tannins tighten the pores and draws liquid out. Therefore, this property of tannins is used in Ayurvedic cream and ointment preparation. Whenever we are going to prepare creams, lotions, or ointments, we use different types of tannins for tightening of pores and drawing liquid out. And because of this property, tannins are extensively used in cosmetic industry in the preparation of Ayurvedic creams, lotions, and ointments. Because of tannins precipitation reaction, tannin solutions are used as reagents in laboratories for detection of gelatin, protein, and alkaloid. The precipitation of iron salts with tannins produces deep colored, that is dark blue or greenish black color compounds which are utilized for manufacturing of ink. We all know that the major or general color of ink is blue, and in manufacture of ink the precipitation of iron salts with tannins produces dark blue to greenish black color which is used in manufacturing of ink. The tradition of adding milk to tea has the added benefits of causing tannins to bind to the protein in milk rather than to proteins in liver and kidneys. So tea also contains large amount of tannins, and these tannins are extremely beneficial to our health because tannins in tea binds to proteins in the milk rather than binding proteins in liver or kidneys. Tannins can also be used for production of anti-corrosive primer sold under brand name Knox Primer for treatment of rusted steel surfaces prior to painting. So this is the commercial use or application of tannin. Tannins can be used for production of anti-corrosive primer named as Knox Primer, which has been used for treatment of rusted steel surfaces prior to painting. So this is all about uses of tannins and tannins as a secondary metabolite. Thanks a lot for watching my video. For more videos, please subscribe my YouTube channel. For this purpose, go to YouTube and in search window type Dr. Kalpit Mhatre. After pressing enter, you will get link to subscribe my channel. For more good experience, please visit sites.google.com/view/Kalpit Mhatre. Thank you very much.